Good morning, it's the 31st of August 2021. It's day 3 of my trip on buses in Ireland, and again I'm concentrating on Dublin bus because of the bus connects. I'm trying to get as many of the buses that will be changing with the new bus connects as possible before they actually change. So with the 15 route it will be changing slightly. It's a cross-city bus already, but it will be going on slightly different cross-city. It will be going towards Clongiffin, who at the moment goes towards Rathfarnham. So that's why I'm doing this one today. So I just came down past Clongiffin station. Couldn't really see from the footbridge, so I came down on the side, on the bottom side of the station. As you can see, the snow houses, I think they're working on the area, and there's planning permission sign up, I just noticed. So I just checking before. That's basically the bridge, just where the train station is, that the 29 H1 bus will be coming across. I was going to say 29, that's the old number, it's now the H1, just behind me. Also on the opposite side they have the road built so cars can drive up onto that bridge, but just can't drive down this side of the bridge. I don't know if the road I'm standing on will be the one that's connected. It does have a sign saying buses, but that may not necessarily mean parking for H1. Well, according to the plans, be going the square where I opened the video at Clongiffin station. Also, the other thing I just had at this point is one thing that excites me more in the bus connects plans is the fact that at Clongiffin station, at the square in Clongiffin, there's going to be a new bus, the N8, which cuts through past Clare Hall and that. It'll go to Dublin Airport. There hasn't been a bus service to Dublin Airport from my local area since the air dash went off and that with Rathfarnham Junction. So at least it makes it easier to get to the airport instead of having to take 2 buses at present. I can just take the one bus straight from my house. Well, I have to walk to the bus stop.
On the way to the terminus of the 15 bus, Carl noticed a bus numbered 15C, which went as far as Hawkins Street. But at the bus stop, there was no timetable for the 15C. Also, there was no mention of it on the 15 bus timetable as well. Just after the Clare Hall roundabout, bus route 27 starts. And when our bus turned onto the Miller Hyde Road, we joined up with routes 42 from Miller Hyde and 43 from Swords. At the Darndale roundabout, the route 27 leaves the Miller Hyde Road and rejoins it just after the Odeon Cinema. At Fairview Park, the bus routes from the Miller Hyde Road joins up with bus routes 130 from Clongiffin, 6, H1, H2, H3 and H9 from the Howth Road. Just after Talbot Street, the route of the 15 bus leaves the route of the other bus routes that joined up with the Route 15 on the way into the centre of Dublin. The 15 bus continues along Amiens Street towards the River Liffey.
We're now just going across the Liffey at the point on Rosyhack Bridge, which is the bridge that the 15 uses to go across the Liffey from the north side to the south side. A lot of people got off the bus just at the last stop. I just see 3 of us upstairs. Don't know if it's anyone downstairs. Also, the Rosyhack Bridge is actually the first section of Lewis track for the Quality project was laid on it. Basically when the bridge was built at that time. Here we turned into Georgia Street and just coming to Angel Street after we cross these lights. Once the 15 becomes the D1, I'm pretty sure it will no longer go up Georgia Street. We'll probably continue along Dane Street a bit more towards Christchurch Cathedral. That's what I feel. I'm not 100% sure on that. Past, well, at least to our back 14 bus that broke down, but just the 14 route is actually another route that's probably going to change when the bus connects comes in and that from where it goes personally to where it's going now. Also I'm not sure about the 142 bus route from IKEA and Ballymun, where that will continue the same way. I'll have to check that one out. I'll get back home on the bus connect. Okay, now just off the 15 bus. They're just terminating the Woodstown Village near Rathfarnham. Looking on Google Maps, that's what I'm paying for. Also, it's not too far from Rathfarnham direction. Also, the 16 bus goes to Rathfarnham and comes along the same route as the 15. I know the 16 bus will be have the A spine, so that's probably why that the 15 bus has to change its route on this side, because it's on the D spine. Can't really have two spines. Of course, there's the tightness, there's the F spine between the A and D spine, so that makes it a bit tight. And that, and very interesting. Also, I was reading up more information on the Bus Connect. I found an article talking about the first phase. It also says that in the autumn, which is coming into, that C spine will be the next starting. So I need to start studying those routes and see what changes there. I know it's going from Lucan direction and we're going to Woodstown, Sandy Mount on that direction. So I need to see which bus routes are changing as such. When I mean changing, I mean like the routes no longer going the same route on that. Like the 15 is split on this side, so it won't be completely the same route. Also I noticed from here that the 15B, also this 15A nearby, but the 15B is just around the corner, which is the next bus to get, instead of taking 15 back into town. Also that's going to be altered as well, because that tennis are in end. So the question is, which number is it? Is half the A spine, or will it be the spine? Will be class C spine? Definitely. It's going to be different than that. So taking this route, and also it goes by Rathfarnham Castle, where I'll be hopping off before getting to Ringsend and taking a look around there. So it's not complete. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything of real interest in the 15 to say, okay, get off the 15 bus. The closest thing, well, we did go by Trinity College, book of cows there, so that's interesting. But there's probably another bus route that would be closer to one of the entrances, stopping closer to the Trinity College. So when I do that bus route, I'll get off at that point, do Trinity College and see, well, before the book of cows and actually something at that point. And I'm just going to head for the 15 bus. So, slight mistake, 15B bus. I just came off the 15 bus. It's the 15B now. Okay, now on the 15 bus. This bus is slightly older, by the right seats are in this one unit, and there's two towards the front. Compared to the 15 bus, nothing else is being used today. Sorry, before today. So just two of us getting on at tennis and just picking up near passengers there. So it's a bit quiet. Also there's still a lot of development going on. now at Rathfarnham Castle. Just got off the 15B bus. According to the website, it's free at the moment to the end of the year, but not only the prices seen advertised outside, it's adult €5, senior citizens and groups €4, children and students €3, and family €13. It's the ticket prices. So I'm just going to head in. Also, there's a coffee shop here. Since probably about 1 o'clock time finished around here, I might get a spot for lunch here before continuing to 15B to Ring's End. Also confirm whether the website is actually right with it being free when I get out to the castle. Okay, so there's just one slight problem about coming to Rathfarnham Castle today. The castle itself is actually closed because of filming taking place, and it's not me filming, it's something else. I did hear kind of music and that, and I was walking around to go around the grounds here at the back. So that's one thing. Also, where the coffee shop is, it's in a courtyard, but it's overlooking the main road. There's some older buildings, like on the ground, that I'm pretty sure if they would do up, especially one house further down, might make a nicer place to have a coffee shop, especially sitting outside in the open ground where you don't see the traffic so much. And also maybe for some craft places and that, like could easily rent out, do them up and rent them out to people who want craft shops or anything like that, kind of small business. And that will bring in extra money in that could help for the upkeep of the castle and that. As you can see, I'm just walking around the grounds. Of course, there's housing around, and the path I particularly took is now Lisa's entrance beside the housing station. But these ones here back in the trees be very nice actually. Good morning, it's the 31st of August 2021. It's day trip. Good morning, it's the 31st of August 2021. It's day 3 of my trip on buses in Ireland. Good morning, it's the 31st of August 2021. It's day trip